One of my favourite stories in the book is the time that we thought we might have found aliens. This was from a project called Planet Hunters, which does what it says on the tin. It looks for planets around stars other than the sun and has been very successful. But the volunteers noticed that one star in particular was behaving oddly. Just after it started to be monitored by NASA's Kepler telescope up in space, it dipped in brightness, and then it dipped again. And then it did nothing for a year, and then it faded by 20% for the matter of hours, and then it came back up to its normal brightness and carried on as if nothing had happened. And then just before the end of the Kepler mission, it behaved like a Christmas tree ornament. It flashed, it blinked, it went crazy for a few weeks. And stars aren't supposed to do this. They're supposed to be simple, well-behaved things. And so this was extremely unusual, and we started to think about what it might be. We thought maybe the camera was broken, but there were no signs of a malfunction. We thought that the star might be unusual, but when it wasn't behaving oddly, it looked like a perfectly normal middle-aged star. We thought that maybe there was a cloud of dust between us and the star, but we didn't see any evidence of that. We thought that maybe it was surrounded by a dust disk that was obscuring its light, but you can test for that, and there's no dust disk there. We ended up listing all sorts of possibilities, but the one that caught people's attention was proposed by a bunch of American astronomers who put out a paper saying that we might have found an alien megastructure. The idea is that if you're a self-respecting alien civilization, you needed all the power you can get, and you would launch a fleet of solar panels into orbit around the star. This is an old idea in science fiction, which is sometimes called a Dyson sphere or Dyson swarm. And those solar panels would block out the light from the star as they orbit, so we'd be seeing evidence of this alien power station up in space. This caught people's attention. You can't use the word megastructure in a paper without the press getting involved, and my phone was red hot from collaborators and the press wanting to know if I really thought we'd found aliens. What we did was what any self-respecting scientist would do. We set up a large campaign to keep an eye on the star, and when it blinked again, we were able to test the idea that this might be an alien civilization. So in the book, we are able to reveal whether this is alien life or not, but you'll have to read the chapter for that.